up, everybody? It is I, your local author, Tanjanika Lewis, and I am back with another video. It's so nice to see you. Now, in this video, as titled down below, I'll be telling you how in the world do I prep for NaNoWriMo Camp NaNoWriMo. Now, if you are not familiar with NaNoWriMo or Camp NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and Camp NaNoWriMo is the same thing but like a smaller version of it. And the premise of NaNoWriMo is for authors to get together on an electronic platform and to write your first manuscript or to finish a manuscript that you're already working on in 30 days. And a side premise is to write 50,000 words. So 50,000 words is basically a novel. So it's either to add 50,000 words to an already existing manuscript or to write 50,000 words on a brand new manuscript. This year for Camp NaNoWriMo, because we're in the middle of the COVID-19 quarantine, my prep is gonna be a little bit different than what it has been in the past. And in a time such as this, having a community that brings like-minded people together is something that I'm very grateful for. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the real reason why you clicked on this video. And that's for me to tell you how in the world I prep for NaNoWriMo. Now, when I am thinking about NaNoWriMo, the first thing I think about is food. What in the world am I gonna eat? Because the last thing I want is to sit down at my desk, write 1,667 words, and not have enough brain power, decision-making power to figure out what I'm gonna eat. So I try to go ahead and make a meal plan at least 2 weeks out so that if I'm having a really good writing day, I can go ahead and plan the next 2 weeks. And I also try to do some meal prep. So I'll cook a meal and I'll eat on that same meal for 3 or 4 days. So that's how I handle the food piece. I also decide what snacks I'm gonna have in my writing sessions. I don't know about you, but when I sit down to write, I like having finger foods nearby. So certain types of chips, certain types of pretzels, maybe some sugar snap peas, some walnuts, something to help feed my brain are usually the snacks that I go ahead and try to stock up on and make sure that I have in the house so that I don't have to think too much about it when it's time for me to sit down and write. I want most, if not all, of my brain power to go into putting the words on the page. The second thing I think about is how in the world am I going to complete this Arden Gardens cleanse? Now, if you've never had the Arden Gardens 2-day detox cleanse, it is not for the faint of heart. It is 2 gallons of liquid, no food for 2 days. But it is amazing at clearing out brain fog. I did not understand what brain fog was until I actually did the Arden Gardens cleanse. And I did it before our Nano. And clear thoughts, clear decision making. It was amazing for my writing. So it's when I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do it, and when I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year though. I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. And then the last thing that I think about, but the first thing that I actually start doing is plotting using the Abby Emmons method. Now, if you don't know who Abby Emmons is, she's an author that's also on YouTube, and she has a YouTube video series about a very detailed plotting, I guess you can call it program or procedure that she goes through when she's about to write a book. It starts off with your general story idea, into your character descriptions and your character details and setting details, all the way down to you actually plotting out your book scene by scene, act by act, scene by scene. It's a very involved plotting method, but for me, the reason why I have chose to model my own plotting after that method is that it takes the guesswork out of what I'm gonna write that day. If I have plotted my book scene by scene, then I already have an outline of the scene that I'm going to write. I already know that this scene fits in with the story that I'm going to write. So it takes the guesswork out of it. And then I can just really focus on producing the words to bring to life this scene that I've already plotted. And basically you plot out your entire book that way, and it kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Now, for me, I don't always follow that plotting to the letter, because I do like to give my characters room to kind of tell me what's going on in their lives. Because at the end of the day, I'm coming in at a certain point in their life and I'm exiting at a certain point in their life. So I try to give them some wiggle room to let me know what is happening. Now, that is how I prep for Nano. I'm wondering how you prep for Nano. Leave any prep tools or anything that you do for prep that I have not mentioned in this video down in the comments below. Now, for those of you that don't plot at all, you pantsers out there, I have yet to wrap my mind around what that is like and what your methods are to put 50,000 words down on the page. If you are a pantser, please leave a comment down below and let me know how you prep for Nano. Now, if you are an extreme plotter, like myself, you can also leave a comment down below and let me know any prep that you're doing that I have not mentioned. And if you are a planter, you plot a little bit, you pants a little bit, let me know how that's going for you down in the comments below. Now, after you left your comment, right above that comment box is a subscription button. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, why are you shortchanging yourself? Become a part of the TAN fam. And right next to that subscription button is the notification button. And if you click that button, you'll be notified whenever I upload videos. It's usually on Thursdays. And right next to that is the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out my channel. If anything in this video has helped you or brought clarification to you or gave you ideas on how to prep for Nano. That brings us to the conclusion of this video. So I will see you at the turn of the page. Bye.